Alright, so I'm standing up in my living room with the TV behind me, so you guys might know what that means. It's probably a rant. And today it's a very self-serving rant. It's a rant that some people might just be like, well, of course, what do you expect? But today we're going to be talking about a YouTube copyright issue that is currently plaguing me. Now, for those of you who don't know, I just started a second channel. I'll have it it'll be like over here and I'll have like a picture of it here or something, but it's going pretty well so far. Hopefully I managed to get the third video out this week, but it's kind of running into an issue with the most recent video and I'm gonna complain about it right now. So my most recent video is about Spider-Man Homecoming, and I kind of just break down all the things I like about it, what Marvel did right, why I think it's one of the best Spider-Man movies that they've ever made. But instead of videos like this where I'm just kind of like yelling at the camera, I am talking into like my actual like studio microphone, and I use footage from the movies and like still images to kind of like back up the points that I'm making. In the YouTube world, this is called a video essay. I'm super into watching them, so I decided I would try my hand at starting to make them. And obviously stuff like that has the potential of running into some copyright issues when you are using footage from different films and trailers. Now, I watch a ton of channels that do stuff like this and none of them seem to run into this issue, so I'm a little bit iffy as to why I am currently running into this issue. So I uploaded my Spider-Man video on a Saturday with the intention of it going live on a Sunday, and like within like 5 minutes of it being uploaded and scheduled, it got a copyright hit. There was like a section of my video that kind of went on a little bit too long, and it was actually a good hit because it was something I meant to go down and edit shorter and like plug in different clips and still images in between, so it was fine. I fixed that, uploaded it, and left it until Sunday when the video went live, and there were no other issues. I didn't get any other copyright hits. But then on like Monday or Tuesday, suddenly it's restricted, it's blocked in all countries and no one can watch it because it got like a 15-second hit towards the end of the video where it wasn't even like a full consecutive clip. It was like I cut out sections in the middle of a clip when I was talking about the Vulture. And I was pretty upset because normally, if you guys know how YouTube works, videos get more views right when you first release them because that's when they're pushed the most, that's when your subscribers get them the most. So if I had to like pull the video down, re-edit that section, and then put it back up, it was gonna lose all those views and all those likes and all those watch time minutes on my channel. So like where it is right now, the channel is not monetized. I don't have enough subscribers or watch time minutes to be a partner, so there's no money to be made on those videos, and I think that's kind of where my issue is, but we'll kind of swing back to that in a second. But either way, I was pretty pissed off and I ended up contesting it because it's fair use. If you actually look into fair use laws, I fall under that cloud of okay, and it really shouldn't have been an issue. Sony apparently disagrees, but it really shouldn't have been an issue. At this point, I think they're just mad that I put like what Marvel got right instead of what Sony allowed Marvel to do right. So the more I was thinking about it, the more upset I was getting. So like the second I contested it, the videos, it goes back up. It's any kind of dispute or viewing restrictions while a copyright issue is being debated, it negates. So if it was monetized, I wouldn't be making money. That money would just be getting held on the side, and viewing restrictions all go out the window, so you can still watch it right now. Sony has until like the 19th of September to respond to me. They haven't yet, but I think it's like, they'll probably just watch it and be like, yeah, no, copyright it, and then I'll be back at square one. I already have a plan for what I'm gonna do in that situation, but it's kind of upsetting because those videos take a lot of time to do. You know, I'll do the initial talk through of everything I want to say, start piecing it together, realize I want to say something differently, go back, do a different voiceover, then I have to plug in all the different video images and files and stuff like that. I'll probably start adding more like obvious tags for what footage is being played, even though I'm literally talking about the movie as it's playing, so I can do a little bit more, but it's pretty obvious that when I say I'm talking about a movie about Spider-Man Homecoming and talking about characters in Spider-Man Homecoming, the movie that is being shown, the clip that's being shown is probably from Spider-Man Homecoming. So I was a little bit dejected, but then the more I started thinking about it, the more upset I started getting because the clips that I was using and where I got them were on YouTube. People uploading complete, unedited, up to like 5, sometimes 7-minute long clips from the movie with full monetization, full ads, and no copyright issues. Now, I think that there's a potential that the issue is that because I'm not a partner, there's no way for them to make any money, so rather than doing the thing where they don't strike the video, they don't have any issues against the channel, they just claim monetization. I've had that happen on this channel with the occasional, like Warner will do it for the odd trailer reaction video. So like one of my Fantastic Beasts reaction trailers got hit and my Shazam one got hit, and even after like manual review, they've maintained that it doesn't fall under fair use, even though I do a really good job talking about things afterwards, and the trailer itself only takes up like a section of the video, but I'm more lenient there. Like, I don't care about making the money off of those videos, and this one has no money to make on it. I just want the video to stay out there, but I'm thinking that because they can't make money off of it, they're just like, screw it, we don't want it on the website. Even if I was making like a penny on the video, they could at least claim that penny, and I guess it would be worth it to them. But it's very very annoying when you have people that are literally uploading complete sections of the movies, not dealing with any issues, not getting hit, and me making a video that is transformative in nature, totally gassing the movie up, saying it's like the best thing I saw in 2017, and I'm the one getting punished. It's really disheartening. And then there's other examples of people doing video essays on Homecoming. There's tons of people who have done Homecoming video essays. Some people do rely a little bit more on still images than actual footage, but there's another channel that didn't like Homecoming, or at least had more issues with Homecoming, complained about a lot of issues with Homecoming, used just as much, if not more footage in like longer sequentials or sequences than I did, and used music from the movie. Now, I don't even have an issue with that video. It was more like the title was a little bit more baity and, you know, made great points that I'd love to discuss at some point. But it's really just the combination of the fact that he used actual music from the movie, which is copyright, and music copyrights are way more iffy than video footage and stuff like that. Like, that's where you get a little bit more in trouble for stuff like that. And his video's fine, and it's monetized, and as far as I know, he's still the one making the money off of that video. So it's just, I don't understand why my video is getting shit on and other people's are completely fine. I just don't get it. It's very annoying. So if you haven't seen that video yet and you're into Spider-Man Homecoming, please make sure to go over to my Mind Trick Movies channel and check that out. I would really appreciate it. Like I said, those videos really do take a lot of time. The one I'm working on that should be out by now, it's about villains and just kind of like top movie villains that aren't in superhero movies. And it's a little bit of a smaller video just because I'm trying to get on like at least close to a weekly schedule on that channel, just because of how much editing it takes and keeping up with the uploads on this channel and trying to stream daily. It's a lot to juggle, but I'm doing my best. So I do kind of have to throw in these shorter videos in between if I want to keep up on a more regular schedule. And I think my video after that one, so hopefully this weekend or like early next week, should be about Quentin Tarantino and building suspense in a scene, or tension in a scene. So if you're into that kind of stuff, please sub to that channel. And if you were down to support me more just because you enjoy what I do have a Patreon. I try not to talk about it explicitly. I usually just kind of like plug the thanks to my patrons. But I do have a Patreon if you don't already support me on like Twitch, or and if you want other ways, you can feel free to. There's different like perks and tiers and things you can get for subbing over there. And we watch movies. So like this weekend, for example, we just watched Ready Player One. But there's no expectation there. I just appreciate anybody who takes the time to watch any of my videos. It really, honestly, truly means the world. So thank you so much for listening to me bitch about this issue. If you have any insights or tips and recommendations, this is kind of like a new area for me. I've never had videos get blocked before. That's never been something that's happened on my videos. I've had full monetization get lost. I've had age restriction happen. I've never had videos just be like, no, the whole world can't see it. We're not pulling it down. We're not striking your channel, but no one can look at it. So yeah, that is gonna do it for today's video. Thank you all so much for watching. Have a fantastic day, and we'll catch you all later.